Appreciate that. I'm not sure I trust her though, Greg, because supposedly, I don't know if you can see it, she did this pen and she's very proud of it. But I don't know, I think Mike might have had something to do with this, don't you?
Do you think it might have been creative photography?
I think so. That's meh at best. Mine was better. All right, anyway, we've got Jennifer, the Gopher girl from Gopher-B-Gone. The Gopher girl, how'd you get that title?
Well, I was the Gopher girl many years ago, and then I turned 40 and I became the Gopher lady.
I think I like the Gopher lady better anyway. How's that?
I don't know. A Gopher girl still applies, I think.
Yes, it does. All right, now tell folks at home what you do, what kind of pests you get rid of and what you can do for them.
Oh, we run the gamut. So we do gophers, moles, squirrels, rats, mice. We've now got our trapping license, so we'll trap skunks, possums.
You've been doing this for like 22 years or something like that?
Yes. I started as a young girl and it just stuck.
You're still a young girl.
Thank you.
So you're a real specialist, though, when it comes to gophers and moles. We talked about that. And how do you know if you have a problem? And I mean, what are the signs?
Gophers specifically will do the horseshoe-shaped mounds. Moles will also create a mound, but they'll also have a trail that runs along the area. So if you start seeing little maze-like trails in your lawn, you have a mole, not a gopher. So there's different, and each rodent requires a different bait. So it just depends on which one it is.
I didn't even know there were moles in San Diego County, but I mean, I knew about gophers. So what does someone do? I mean, what's the cure, and I mean, what kind of damage can they do?
Gophers will mainly eat the roots of all your plants. So if you start to notice your plants dying, you want to look around for mounds or nearby. And basically, you can try this stuff on the market. We have a restricted material permit that allows us to get some stronger stuff, and we know how to locate the main run. It's important to get the main run and not the lateral run. So we can control them if something on the market doesn't work for the homeowner. And moles when they do their trails, they can leave unsightly, areas in the lawn, or they can damage plants by uprooting them.
And they're dangerous to pets at times too, right? I mean, so you don't want to mess around.
Yeah, if a pet eats a gopher or a mole or some other non-target animal, they can end up with worms and fleas from infested animals. So yeah, it's best to keep your pets away from them.
And so someone can call you, you go out and consult with them, identify the problem, and then there's different methods you use to get rid of them. And then long term, I mean, they could come back, and so you have maintenance agreements as well?
Absolutely. We run a monthly, every other month, and a quarterly. We also do on-calls. So we do not tie people into contracts. We just go out there when they need them, and we control them as needed. But you will always have a rodent problem. You will never permanently get rid of them.
You can manage it though. That's what you can help do.
Yes, absolutely.
What are some wives' tales? Like, for instance, I know that some people say, oh, you can use, I think gum is something that someone said
Yes.
for gophers and moles and all that. Is that true?
I've had gummy bears. Yeah, it doesn't work. Their stomachs are so, and they're used to being out there. They're used to eating other stuff. So a gummy bear and a piece of gum isn't gonna cut it.
What about the vibrating tools, the vibration deals that, cause them to go away because it makes them uncomfortable?
Yeah, they actually attract gophers in, and then the purpose is supposed to deter them eventually. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen. They've done so much damage by the time they're attracted in, and we've actually had them to where we've seen gopher mounds just all around it. So yeah.
And so you have other methods, like if someone wants you to trap them and remove them, you can do that as well, right?
We can trap, yes. If they're not comfortable with the baiting method, absolutely. Or the smoke method. We do have a gas method that we can use too.
Great.
All right, we have a fan question on social media. Since we stopped watering our lawn on a regular basis, it seems that we have so many more gophers. They seem to love our house. What can we do? Do we need to do just our house? Do we have to do the whole neighborhood? What's our solution?
It really depends. We could do the homeowner's house. Unfortunately, though, if you have neighbors or you're next to a wildlife preserve that allows for the gophers to continue to mate and spread, you're obviously going to continue to have a problem. It's best to have neighbors. We've seen it where neighbors have gotten involved and they've all grouped together. But yeah, if they do that, then it becomes more controllable.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer from Gopher-B-Gone.
you.
619-786-6115. You can call them and take care of that pest problem.